Hello there, welcome to a tyke farming in the Philippines. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, ding-a-ling ding dong the bell. It's Wednesday morning, lot of rain last night, plenty of rain, now we don't need it. With 3 men on site, Win and Ramela down the piggery, cleaning out and feeding them, and soil being any time now. It's light rain at the moment, it's not looking good. I can see the mountains at the back now, but I couldn't see them an hour ago, so I suspect it's going to be a washout day again. I have to find some work if I can, get something done, little jobs or whatever. But it might fine up, you never know. I haven't looked at the forecast, there's not much point. They don't make any bloody sense here. So yeah, we'll have to play it by ear and get done. Or I've a little job in the shop I'll get Win and Ramel to do. Put a shelf under the desks they've got. They're running out of places to put all the bits and pieces they need. When Soy's finished with the hot boxes down the piggery, I'll get him to come back into the shop and put a full length shelf, yeah, on the inside underneath the shelf which is already there, and that will sort out the storage needs for all the bits and pieces, polythene bags and all such as that. So I'll leave this video there, and as usual I'll make a couple more throughout the day, and we'll see where the day takes us. Back again. It's 12 o'clock, still spitting, but it's starting to brighten up. So we might get a bit fine weather this afternoon. But we've had a lot of rain this morning, but we've managed to keep going, because what we've done, or what Win and Ramel have done, they've made up all the VO bar down in the piggery. That's the first bit they brought up. I presume they've made more than one. So we've kept working. So we'll go down the piggery and see what else they've been doing. I've been cutting up meat this morning. All we've got left meat-wise in the freezer from last Saturday's pig is 1 shoulder and 1 rump. So we're going to shift that pig by the weekend when we butcher another one, which is better. The sales have been better on that pig than what they were on the previous one, which is encouraging, because the next pigs to be butchered is same as that one there, a lot bigger pig. We're probably going to get 80 kilos of meat in the shop off him, instead of 70 kilos or 65 kilos, whatever it was. Oh, it was 62 kilos. So we should be able to shift him in a week, hopefully. So we're washing out, cleaning out, and then they'll be fed. And it's about lunchtime now, it's just coming up 12 o'clock. The little pigs are looking for food, and they're keeping the pens dry, which is good. If you look at the little pigs over there, they're all huddled together on top of one another, so they're feeling the cold. Whereas these pigs with the heat lamp, they're all spread out looking for food. So the heat lamp is necessary. For the first 2 weeks of the year, get over the shock of moving. So Soy's on with his second hot box still. So yeah, that's it for now. I'll leave it there, and I'll do another one this evening. Yeah, there's the other two Rio bars I've made up. Right, it's 5:15. We'll make a closing video. It's fine, the odd spit of rain, and it's been mostly fine this afternoon. But we've got some work done, so I'm reasonably happy. Oh, that's right, before we go to the piggery, there was something happened this afternoon which took me a bit by surprise, really, I suppose. Now, when a foreign man comes here in the Philippines, he's definitely seen as an ATM. He's definitely a millionaire. If you come here on a basic pension, you're sort of middle class here, and in a lot of countries on a basic pension you can't really live. If you come here with a basic pension and super-an, or the American equivalent, income wise you're definitely upper middle class. But if you come here to retire, most people, if they come here to retire, they have a little bit of money, a little bit of savings, as I did, and you're multi-millionaires here, for as long as the savings last, of course. But even when your savings have gone, if you've got a little bit of money for emergencies and a pension, you're still wealthy. I mean, that's a fact of life here. That's why foreigners come here, of course, because they can live well on little money. But also, you come here, same as doing what I'm doing, bit of construction, bit of farming. We've all got a bit of an idea how to do things. And of course here things are done a little bit differently, so that's a challenge to adapt to managing things here the way Filipinos do it. And that's the only way to do it here. It's the Filipino way, because that's the right way in their minds, and foreigners don't really know anything about anything. So lunchtime I was sat in the cabin, and wind comes up. Dave, can you come? I thought, well, there's something wrong. So I said, yeah, give me a minute. I took my slippers off and put my sandals on. He says, piglets poorly. So I went down and had a look, and he thought there was a piglet not eating. Now there's 14 piglets in the pen, so I've seen one not eating this morning. I've seen the pig not eating again at lunchtime, and it might be the same pig, or it might be another one. They all look the same, but you've got to take them seriously. And so I had a look, and the piggy pointed out it wasn't scouring. I put my hand on it, it didn't seem hot, and then I remembered I've got a laser thermometer down there, so I put that on it, and it was 31, and the other pigs were 31. So I said to him, well, it seems all right, but get past the marker pen and we'll mark it, and then you can keep an eye on it. And I'll keep an eye on it, and we'll see how it goes over the next day or so. And when he was finishing work, he said, pig eating a little bit, but not eating much. But what was surprising was he came to me to tell me that he thought a pig was not so good, whereas in the past he wouldn't have told me anything, because I don't know anything. That was his take on things up to today, so it's quite a shift. He's informing me because he thinks I might have the answer, which took me by surprise a little bit. So anyway, I don't know if you make any sense out of that. So anyway, the pigs are cleaned out and fed. I notice Wynne is being very careful with these piglets. There's not much in the way of stools in the pens, but he's very careful. I don't know if you can see in that pen, you probably can. To the right hand side where they leave the stools, it's washed out, maybe a metre wide strip down the right hand side, but the pen is completely dry. He's been very careful to keep the pen dry, because some pigs don't have the heat lamp. And same in here. It's a bit wet down this side where they put the stools, but the pen is completely dry. So he is being very careful with these piglets. Now the piglet he was on about is that one there. It's got a red mark on its back. So I'll put a bit of feed in and see what happens. You see, they're used to pigs when they throw a handful of feed in, possibly underfed, to go straight into a feeding frenzy and gobble everything up. Now the pig we butchered out of that pen last Saturday, that pig got to 70 kilos. It was eating a third as much again as the very large pigs in the far pen there, and it stopped growing. So that pig probably didn't have enough feed as a piglet, and if a pig gets stunted in growth, it doesn't matter how much feed you put into them, they'll never make full weight. And genetics and a lot of other things come into it, of course, as well. Nothing's ever that simple. Not interested, but there was feed left on the floor anyway. So I'll have a look at him in the morning when there's no feed on the floor, and see if he gets up and I mean, I know he's walking around all right. And have a look at him tomorrow morning. But I'm pretty sure he'll be alright. The other thing with pigs, if you have a sick pig, you usually get them with red marks around the neck, because the other pigs sense they're off colour, and they have a go at them. Lots of animals like that, and they'll drive a sick pig away, but there's no marks on him. So I don't think there's a problem, but we'll keep an eye on him. Yeah, I'm quite happy with these pigs all round. The one with the spots, but he's growing, he's eating, he's doing everything he should be doing. And if the skin on the pig when he gets to butchering him is not so good, we can take it off. Right, so we'll go and see what's Soy been doing. He's been doing the hot boxes. Yeah, he's got that one completed, I think. He's got the plywood on the side. He's put plywood on the front. Now my idea was to have the front open so the pigs can get out to the sow and back in when they're fed. He's got a different idea. So it'll work fine. We'll pull the box back to this wall. The sow's in that crate, and you open the gate for them to come out when the sow's grunting for the piglets. They'll get fed, and then when they go back in the box, close it up again. That does have an advantage, because you won't get the odd pig wandering out between feeds and getting into trouble if the sow is squatting down. And yeah, so they'll be more secure that way, I suppose. The only thing is you've got to keep opening and closing the door. So at 10 o'clock at night you'll have to come down and open the door so that it can get fed, but we can do that. And the second box, he's making the gate now, so he'll maybe have that somewhere near finished tomorrow. And then we're waiting for a couple of fittings so he can finish off the plumbing. Right, so that's that. We'll have a look at Wynne and Ramo's labour this afternoon. I heard the cement mixer going, so they have managed to get them posts set in concrete, I think. Here we are. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, I don't think we've lost any work today with the rain. Right, so we'll leave this video there. There's a funny little video after the closing video. Stupid bit of video, if you like. Yeah, and then we'll do it all again tomorrow again. All again tomorrow again. Hello there. Welcome to a tight blah 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 blah. Don't forget to ding dong the bell.